Congratulations. Somebody's getting that in regards to a house and a car. I keep hearing that. Like, I feel like I've been hearing this now for like 3 weeks. Congratulations. I'm chilly. I'm about to catch another fight. Everybody make you want to bite. I just want to have a good night. Hey, I just want to have a good night. Hold up. Guys, I'm going to. I say, I just want to have a good night. Okay. This AC popping, honey. This AC is popping. Bro, what does pro got to do with anything? Something about a miracle. Somebody, something is about to happen for you, and you're going to classify this thing as a miracle. Ugh, that's a lot of things. Um, let me know. Let me know. Oh, let me know. When I'm down. At your best, you are. You're positive, motivating force within my life. Mm-hmm. Let me know. Let me know when I'm down. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, nothing. Cause at your best, you are. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Let me know. Let me know. 444. Hey, Yep, 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 yep. Hey, 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 yes. Ooh, I feel like a Puerto Rican in this. when y'all win. I like when my people win. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Yes, Betty G. Yes, ma'am. So, Betty, did you accept it? Is it good? It looks good. Let me know. Cause at your best, you are love. What did you say? Isn't it? Uh, oh, I didn't see that part. Ah, but it's good anyway. You're still celebrating because it came, it came, it came. It can. It can. So I gotta let you guys know. Y'all gotta be here to get y'all reads because I'm no longer keeping the videos. Okay? I'm taking down the live. I don't know if you guys were here with the whole situation with Rise. Yeah, I'm not keeping those lives up, and I'm taking them down. I'm not even keeping them where I could send them out. So you need to be here to get your message when I do your message. Okay? All right. I'm no longer going to keep them up. No longer. Betty, see that it's a good job. It's a good job, but I'm sure I get more. Absolutely. Oh, Betty, yes. Oh, Betty, yes. That is the thought to think. Do you hear me? That is the thought. Mm. Yo, there are some people here that I feel like I've been saying to them, and I know it's a journey. I've been saying to them from I started with you guys that it's just about the thought, but they don't get it yet because a part of them still feel like they don't have any power over their life. Is like, no way am I the one manifesting my reality because some things that are happening I wouldn't choose for myself. That's because you're really manifesting by default. You're just acting like a leaf in the wind because you think reactively. You don't think proactively. You react to what's happening. You don't think and create to what's happening. You feel me? So when you react to what's happening, you think thoughts about what's happening. And if you're thinking about what's happening, the only thing you could bring into your life is more of what's happening. And when I say more of what's happening, the same energy, the same feeling. So if you feel annoyed, you're going to constantly attract situations to make you feel annoyed. That which is likened to itself is drawn. Annoyed attract annoyed. If you feel irritated, you're going to keep attracting situations. The thing about it, it's like this. Let me tell you. So basically, there's only two energies that we have. We call it good and bad. There's nothing really bad about it. It's just how it makes us feel, right? So we have two energy, good, bad, right? You feel good, love. You feel bad, fear. This is fear street. This is love street. The thoughts you think decide which street you're on. Everything on these streets are open to you when you're on them. So think about it logically, like if you're on a street right now. If an accident happens on that street, you may not be in the accident, but you are open to the accident, meaning you may pass it. You may hear about it because you may be in the long traffic down the end and you're wondering, why is so much traffic on this highway? There's not normally a lot of traffic. What's going on? What's going on is there is an accident. So you're open to whatever is on that street. Are you guys following me? If you are on, let's say you're on I 95, right? Whatever is happening on I 95, you will be open to. Now, let's say you're on International Drive, because you know International Drive is a tourist place, right? So let's say you're International Drive. That's the fun place. That's the positive place. And let's say I was the negative place. Whatever is happening on I, you have the potential to experience in both cases. So the trick is to think the thoughts to get you in the position. Most people think when they hear about the law of attraction is that you have to think about the thing you want. Not necessarily. You need to be in the right settings. You need to be on the right street. Because, for instance, Let's say you were on the positive street and it was raining. And let's say this rain was miracle rain, right? Once you're on the right or you're in the right position, once you position yourself correctly, you're on the right street, you're getting wet by that miracle rain. And whatever that miracle rain is going to bring for you, it's going to be something wonderful. But it's the same thing for negative. So that's how your thoughts creating your reality because your thoughts, follow me, your thoughts cause your feelings. The feeling that you constantly in determine which street you're showing up on. In reality, we all look like we're walking side by side, but we're not. We are all on different streets. Some of us are on the wonderful streets because we're feeling good, we're happy. We choose our thoughts when things don't go right. We don't bitch and moan. We say, you know what? It's my journey. There got to be something good happening here for me. This is only a part of it. Now, if you're in that negative energy, when shit go wrong, you be like, oh, why things always happening to me? So you end up on the negative street. And if bad shit happening on a negative street, you're open to it. It's a possibility that it might happen to you because you're in the vibrational frequency or vicinity of that shit. It's almost like a radio station. When you feeling good, you're on, let's say 105 is the good station. When you're feeling good, you tune to 105. The thinking is the tuner. So whatever you're thinking, once you're thinking, you're tuning. Y'all follow that? Once you're thinking, you are tuning. You got me. Once you're thinking, you are tuning. So you want good things to happen to you consistently, you need to get on 105. How do you get on 105? You have to tune to 105. How do you tune? You think. Can you, another drawback is some people say, oh, well, I can't control every thought that I think because I think so many thoughts throughout the day. That is true. You think a lot of thoughts. That's the part that's true, but you can't control it. I don't want to use the word control. You can guide your thoughts based on how they feel. So if you think a thought in this moment, such as, you know, Marsha is annoying, and you feel that irritation, that is a signal to say, you are now entering the station that you do not like, and you're going to hear more annoying people. Stop thinking the thought that just, that's why you feel the irritation. The irritation isn't validation that Marsha is annoying, you know. That's what most people believe. They think if I think to myself, Marsha is annoying, and then you feel that annoyed feeling, if your body or your subconscious saying, yes, Marsha is annoying, that's why you feel annoyed. No. You feel annoyed because that feeling is telling you stop thinking it. That's why I'm making you feel bad. It's like that feeling is punching you in the gut to say, I'm punching you with the feeling of annoyance so you could stop. Because annoyed doesn't feel good. Happy feels good. Um, Joy feels good. Appreciation feels good. Satisfaction feels good. Acceptance feels good. You could have accepted Marsha with her annoying ass. You could have said, no, everybody has the right to feel how they want to feel. You did not have to judge Marsha in the moment. And if you had said that about Marsha and said, everybody has the right to feel how they want to feel, you would experience the feeling of acceptance. And acceptance feels good. It puts you in the right position. That's how thoughts create your reality. But some of y'all are so 3D focused, you are reactive, you're not proactive. And maybe that's how you want to journey through this life. Maybe you just want to always just, you know, you don't want to decide that you are the master of because you know why some of y'all don't want to be the master of your ship? Because you feel like there's going to be a lonely road. But there are more people on that road than you think. You feel like if you start really deliberately creating your reality, you're not going to really fit into this society and this group of people. That's because there's a new group waiting for you, but you can't realize that group. You can't see them because you're not on their street. The master street isn't a lonely street. There are more masters out there, but you don't know them because you are on this street with the people who are just like leaves in the wind. Things happen, then they think. They don't think to make things happen. They think after things happen. You got to come to that point where you stop that shit. If you just want to be a leaf in the wind, that's on you. That's fine. Maybe that's all you want to be this trip. But if you really want to be the master, the true director of your life, you have to start thinking deliberately. You have to start choosing your thoughts just based on how they feel, not because they make logical sense. That one is hard because a lot of y'all here are very analytical and you're very logical and you're very intelligent. But there is an intelligence that supersedes conscious intelligence, and that's supernatural and super conscious intelligence. Subconscious, even bigger than subconscious, because subconscious intelligence is fucking amazing. That's way bigger, stronger than conscious intelligence. Super conscious intelligence is when you tap into your higher self. Who is your higher self? That's who God is. That's another triggering thing to say to people because you're just a mere human. You tell yourself you're a mere human. You're not. You're everything. You're all that is. You are this card. You are this scarf. You are this table. You are these cards. You are that light. You are even me. I know that's rough, big accept. And talking to you is basically talking to myself. So it tells me, for me to be having this conversation, it tells me about myself that there are places in me, there are certain thought patterns that I still entertain where I am reacting to stuff. See, the thing about thoughts and alignment is it's not like a college degree. You just don't get it and then that's it. No, you have to work on it on every or in every area of your life. So your thought patterns around love, you got to work on that. Your thought patterns around money, you have to work on that. Your thought patterns around friendship, you have to work on that. Your thought patterns around family members, your thought patterns around relationships in all forms, your thought patterns around food. It's not just one thing, it's every thought you think, every set of thought patterns. That's why you have some people, they have amazing relationships. Like they are their husband, their wives are faithful, things are beautiful, things are lovely, but they struggle a lot with money because their thought patterns around money is way worse than the thought patterns around love and relationships. And then you have some people whose bodies just thrive. They eat anything they want and still look sexy. And you're like, how come they're not gaining weight, and how come I'm gaining weight and I barely eat anything? Because your thought patterns around weight loss and weight gain is different from their thought patterns. If they believe they can eat anything and remain at a certain weight, that's what's going to happen in their reality because that's their thought. If you believe um, you have to do this to stay at a certain stage or stay certain weight, you're going to have to do that because that's what you think. A belief is just a thought that you're thinking right now. So whatever you're thinking in this moment, that is what you're believing. People make it seem like belief is some magical thing. No, a belief is a thought. So whatever you're thinking in this moment, that is your belief for this moment. But it doesn't mean that the next second you have to believe that. You could change your thought right now. That's the power of thought and the power of thinking. You could travel the world right now. You could be in Bali. You could go to Paris, wherever you want to go, because you could think about it right now. That's the time machine that we have is our mind. You get it? Mm-hmm. All right. So I feel like that's what you guys needed to hear. I'm gonna come go out and come right back in because I know even though I have like 6 people, I know what's happening with my notifications. So I'm gonna go right out and come right back in. Okay. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.